The Collective for Healthy Community was created by the Institute of Women and Ethnic Studies to promote individual and community wellness through knowledge and mutual support, to facilitate collective participation in individual and community healing, and share experiences and envision the future. The collective consists of a core group of community leaders who lived and now work the disaster and have been trained in post-disaster mental health issues. Some of the community partners include the Ashe Cultural Arts Center, Women with a Vision, NOLA Playback Theater, Studio 13, and Sweet Lorraine's Jazz Club. This core group assists the Institute of Women in Ethnic Studies in putting on a series of community wellness and recovery gatherings. The first was the Red Tent Gathering for Women, held on July 13, 2008, at the Boathouse in the Lower Ninth Ward, an area synonymous with Hurricane Katrina rebuilding efforts. The idea was inspired by the Vagina Monologues V-Day concept of women gathering under red tents to tell their stories. At this gathering, Katrina survivors came together to engage in activities such as learning about the impact of trauma, learning positive thinking techniques, learning calming techniques to manage stress, participating in rituals for renewal and revival, and getting screened for depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. The day's events began with an opening ceremony acknowledging the impact of post-disaster trauma, followed by a sacred invocation and song.
In the government yard in this town, and then Georgie would make the firelight, and it was love would burning through the night, and then we would cook of which I'll share with you. My feet is my only carry. So I got to push on through, but while I'm going, I'm saying everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, so there's the one tent over there. We're going to have movement. We have a massage tent over there. We have the storytelling tent. And we have the learn how to cope with your problems tent.
I really enjoyed the story circle tent. It was really great for me to be able to reflect on the storm, but in a creative way. A lot of people talk about post-Katrina, but this is the first time in my life, period, where I was able to sit in a room with women, different ages, different races, maybe some with money, some without money, and I felt comfortable enough to just be myself, and I felt like everybody accepted me and wanted to hear what I had to say, so I was able to contribute.
I think Katrina and its impact on this community has really reinforced for me the need for an event like the Red Tent, not just post-disaster, but anytime there's a community that's under stress and in need of healing. And I think that the women's community in New Orleans, particularly women of color, don't have enough places to come together and be positive and reinforce each other and talk about what we're going through and talk about the possibilities of the future.
The venue was well suited for relaxation. The massage tent, oh my God, it was beautiful. The roses, learning new techniques to relax, meeting new people. I just think it was beautiful, and we need more things like this in our community.
Right.
whether it's your hands or your feet that you would like to have massaged. Because what we really want to do is we want you to connect with the spirit of the person that you're working with. Which oil would you like us to massage you with? Is it lavender oil, unscented oil, or rose oil? We have lavender water, we have clear water, and we have rose waters. Which one of those would you like us to wash your feet in?
Yeah, I just feel like we need more frequent events of this nature. I mean, more people from in the community should come out, as well as other type of professionals, because I think this is what we need down here in New Orleans.
Women had an opportunity to reflect amongst themselves on how they were processing their experiences and subsequently learn from each other how to reframe their thoughts in a more positive manner.
We're becoming extinct. The natives, true-bred New Orleanians who have had lineage in this city, been here a long time. A lot of us have been displaced, and we don't have the wherewithal to come back. We can't come back. The traditions that we try to keep alive, and our kids carry them on to the next generation. I think some things are going to become extinct. Oh, Lord! What is
I'll for you.
Really, the way to heal is to seize every opportunity we have. There are women from all aspects of my life here. Family, co-workers, friends, and it's like, how wonderful is that?
And the idea is that there'll be little quote-unquote red tents all over town eventually, that this is something that, yes, we come together and do collectively that's funded and wonderful, but also that people realize, again, we have the power to create these healing spaces just with what we have.
You better eat that chocolate strawberry. It is good.
That's the biggest voice I've heard her with.
In addition to the activities in the 4 tents, healthy food options were provided, as well as a local artisans market, health and information booths.
We offer free mammograms over at St. Thomas Clinic. You do not even need an appointment. Every day from 8 until 4, on Saturdays from 8 until 12.
And rapid HIV/AIDS testing. The gathering concluded with a ceremony of ritualistic singing and the cathartic release of flowers into the Mississippi River.
I immediately thought about flowers because they, represent transformation. I just really felt like we needed to do some direct interaction with the river since we're so close to it. The idea is for us to take a few minutes, each of us, to focus our intention on these flowers that we're going to place into the river and energize on what we want to release. We know that the water, as murky and deep as the Mississippi is cleansing. I want everybody to sing. A lot of times we take for granted the power of our own voices, and those of us who don't think of ourselves as singers miss out, I think, a lot on that.
My soul feels good about the ties that bind me and you and all mankind together.
Oh, beautiful! Okay, this is what y'all got. Y'all paying attention? Pay attention now, because y'all got to really sing.
That
me and you, and all mankind. Let's say that be the times that found.
Let's start the group run again. My soul feels good about the times goodbye. Me and you and all mankind together. Together. Keep going. My soul feels good about the times goodbye. Me and you and all mankind together. Together. My soul feels good about the times goodbye.
Unfortunately, there's an element of the rebuilding movement in New Orleans that thinks that what we need are military police, and I think what we need are just gatherings like this, where people can love and support one another and talk about ways to reconstruct community. We don't need the military police. They're not helping.
No, 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 no,
You know, so much of who we are as New Orleanians is our community, our family, our friends. And so I think that's kind of been missing from the equation when we think about the whole recovery effort. Just having this moment for women to come together and share their experiences through the last 3 years, it means a lot. And I just hope that we can continue doing these, not only for women, but for our community as a whole, so that we can heal. Healing is the revolution. Thank you.